Christ, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Sorry, girls. Bulges out, leaves the zip tie right where it's at. Yeah, something plugged up somewhere. Could be a lot more water. We're gonna put up a game camera on my beaver. I got beaver here in my farm pond. So I got some chaga here, the mushroom that grows on birch trees. A deer or a coyote or something trying to mess with this mirror. Ground this all up by hand. It's come out nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna start picking just the top. Here we go. Well, welcome to the Beaver Retriever channel, where I bring you along showing you a little bit of my off-grid lifestyle. And I'm self-employed, do a little bit of everything. And one big thing I'm doing this year is a big pumpkin patch. I got two big pumpkin patches right here. Today we're gonna miracle grow it. So we've miracle growed it a couple of times already, but I want to miracle grow it one more time. There's a lot of pumpkins coming. This one there. It's a funny looking one there. Got some funny stuff I'm doing to them too. I'm putting like zip ties around some pumpkins. Look how it bulges out, leaves the zip tie right where it's at. Yeah, so we're gonna miracle grow them today. They really could use the extra food. Be putting off the big pumpkins here now, so they need just as much nutrients as possible. Yeah, so I just got a 55-gallon drum here that I already had mixed up with some miracle grow from last time I miracle growed them. So we'll have to mix up another barrel today. Like this. Mainly just putting it at the base of the plant. I almost wish I went and bought one of them sprayer bottle things there. Hooked to the hose. First one. Give it a little bit. And we'll walk right along. That's a little bit of olive. Yeah. We could use it. A couple hours probably to do the whole patch. The plan is to take all the money I make from this. It's going to get me to Alaska. So I'm gonna load up all my sled dogs. We're going to go run a remote trap line in Alaska. So I got a friend up there, dog mushroom friend up there. So I'm going to go leave from his house and start trapping and work my way out. There's a river right by where he lives that I can go 100 miles up the river. So we'll set some traps along the way, trying to catch some marten and wolverines and wolves and lynx. A little bit of everything. So that should be a freaking badass trip. So make sure to follow me. Hit that subscribe button and you'll follow me along. I'll document all of it. Yeah, check out this white pumpkin. That one's coming along nicely. Yeah, freaking right. Nice shape to it. That's a nice pumpkin. These are nice shaped pumpkins right there. Nice. A lot more coming too. I got a lot. Look at all the flowers. There's freaking flowers out everywhere. Got some male flowers and a couple female flowers. So here's a female flower. It's got the fruit on it. Yeah, see the little baby pumpkin there. And then these ones here are the male flowers. There's just a stem that comes off all the way up. So a bee's got to land on that one and then land on that one to pollinate it. Oh, here's another female flower, a little baby pumpkin on it. Hopefully, oh, there's already a bee in there, so hopefully it's getting pollinated properly. Can't wait to see what my totals are this year. I bet I have over a couple of thousand pumpkins. On the low side, I probably 1,000 pumpkins at least. Yeah, so I just walked from the other end to here, just roughly counting pumpkins in this one row, and I got up to 80 pumpkins in one row, and I got 12 rows. So if that was the average, it would be what, 960 pumpkins. So I'm saying my minimum's gonna be 1,000, because there was a lot that I didn't see. I didn't like bend over and look right in the plants. I was just quickly walked this whole row and saw 80 pumpkins. So some rows are doing better than others, so I'm betting I'll have 1,000, 1,500 pumpkins minimum. So hopefully more than that, obviously, but that'd be a good minimum. Start on row 2, and then we're gonna have to go get more water. We need to refill the barrel up now. We're just gonna pump some water up from the pond. There's a farm pond down over the hill right there. A bunch of hose coming up to here. Dump some miracle grow in there. We'll go fire up the pump. Yeah, so I figured it out last time that one whole package is a 55-gallon drum worth. Now we'll go fire up the pump. plugged up somewhere. Could be a lot more water coming out than that. Oh yeah, definitely. That's some pressure. Oh yeah, look at it all in there. Bunch of stuff kicked in there. So we're just gonna use this hose. I think there's enough to get me up to the thing here. Yeah, that won't take long. We got the entire pumpkin patch miracle growed, so that's pretty good. They definitely needed it, so that should help on production of more pumpkins, I hope. So, all right, that's it for today. So today we're back out in the pumpkin patch, and I just went and cut these little sticks. We're gonna put these little sticks in pumpkins, making it look like horns. Yeah, that's gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny. So hopefully them will seal right up. That way they don't fall out or nothing. So yeah, we got 10 sets, so we're gonna do 10 pumpkins. Like, that'll be pretty funny. Hopefully somebody will buy them. That's a nice one. That's a real nice one. Oh, there's a white one right there. Oh, there's another white one right here. Here's one of my log ones. I put some in a log. Had some hollow pieces of trees, so I put it in there, and it's actually still growing. That's funny. Yeah, some with the zip ties, they just popped right out, like this one here. Didn't hold that pumpkin back. That pumpkin popped the zip tie right apart. Big old freaking batch. So the next thing is hopefully I can sell them all. So I'm gonna have my own little farm stand here on the property and advertise and sell wholesale. I'm selling it real cheap, so I'll sell wholesale at $2 a pumpkin. They buy 50 or more, just so I can move them all. So usually at the end of the season I have some leftovers, and I sell them for pig food, which is still money, but like I get like $25 a truckload. I'd just rather sell them all cheap from the get-go. That way I can just sell them all. Hopefully, we'll see. If not, the deer are going to be eating good around here. So we'll look at them. Couple of new ones right there. Pumpkin there, pumpkin there. Dog is following me like a puppy dog. Right? Got wise of it. As they're walking circles. You were just following. Alright, let's go. Dad messing with you. Walking circles, Dad. What the hell? Yeah, so today we're working on some raspberry leaf tea. If you follow me along, you'll see that I picked a whole bunch of raspberry plants. Oh, a few weeks ago now, probably a month ago now. And today we're stripping them off the stems and getting it all ready to grind up. As you see, I already got almost the whole row to make a tin fold. Before I remembered, I probably should videotape something. I always forget I'm videotaping my freaking life. Oh, and then we already got some pine needles. We got all the pine needles in here. I don't think I might try grinding up a few of them, see what it looks like. But I might be able to just leave them whole like that, sell it like that. And same with the birch bark. I'm gonna try to grind this stuff up if I can. I don't even know if I can grind it up. Oh, and the goldenrod. I still gotta grind up all my goldenrod too. So today we're just getting stuff ready, and then tomorrow we're gonna use my drill and a little grain mill is what I use, and we'll grind up some teas. Same with some chaga tea. Got all kinds of chaga to grind up too. Yeah, so hopefully I can sell all of this. I don't even know if I got a buyer for it. I gotta talk to a buyer and see if he's willing to put it on his website. If not, I'm gonna be selling a bunch at my pumpkin stand. I'm gonna have a huge pumpkin stand, so I'll sell all my teas right there and go with that. That's a lot of freaking raspberry leaves. So that's what I'm gonna try to grind them up with a grain mill. See what happens. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll start grinding this stuff all up, and I just gotta figure out a price, and then I can message my buyer or find other buyers or do something with it. Yeah, so today we're gonna start trying to grind some of this stuff up. So I got a little grain mill here. I just used my Milwaukee impact on it. It works pretty good. Start with the raspberry leaves. I do need a poker. I'll stick my finger down here. Yeah, this is gonna be time consuming. Very time consuming. Looks like I might have to look into a bigger grain mill. I'm going to try to break it up some by hand inside the tote here, and then put it up through that grain mill. Looking pretty good just doing it by hand here. It's all crunching up good. Definitely going a lot easier now it's all broke up though. Just gets it all evenly chopped up. Alright, I'm going through and picking out some of the bigger stems. That's the only thing I'm having an issue with is all the stems. But I think it's still doable. It's still mix them in with your tea, no problem. So I got some chaga here. It's a mushroom that grows on birch trees. If you follow me along, you'll see I harvest this. Quite a bit of this. So, and this is a bunch of fine stuff. It's actually a pretty big mushroom that grows on the trees. So we're gonna put this right through the grain mill here, and like I say, I gotta bring some to a friend, and I drink some every day. This goes a lot better than that leaf stuff. So I'm just gonna put some in there. Pound my socket on again. Socket on there. I'm gonna let that cool off and have to charge the battery already. Yeah, that chaga definitely uses up a lot of juice. So we got quite a bit around here. This one here I wanted to bring down to my friend here, so make sure that one's full. So this is what that chaga looks like. That grows right off the side of a tree. That would stick right on the side of the tree like that. Yeah, so this colony of bees I just caught 3 weeks ago. And put them in this box actually 21 days ago today. So should be a couple of babies starting to emerge if she started laying that day. But probably going to be a couple of days before actually a lot of new babies being born. But we're going to go through and kind of flip around some frames and see what it looks like. Jesus Christ, I didn't mean to do that. Shit. Sorry, girls. Honey. Pollen. See all the pollen in that one? It's a bunch of pollen. There's a bunch of brood, all that covered stuff there in the center, that's all brood, which is bees doing their metamorphosis. Lots of brood in this bottom box. I can even switch the frame up to here. Do that. Frame like that. This one up here. Yeah, that's good enough. Pay attention to what they're doing. And just turn it. So this is a smaller side. This is a mouse excluder. Keeps mice out. Now you can see how they were trying propolis up the big side, trying to make that entrance look smaller. So let's give them a smaller entrance. I'll get them confused for a minute, but they'll figure it out. Alright, that's it on the bees. So they're doing good. Flipped a couple frames around, so hopefully she'll hop on them and start laying some eggs. And hopefully this hive grows. We're already into the end of August here, so she'll keep laying into September and October. We're going to go back to grinding up some more teas now. Alright, now we're going to try some goldenrod. I'm doing the whole plant into a tea. Start just like this. I'm going to feed it down through and see what happens. I think we're going to go without stems. Looks crappy with stems in there. Yeah, so I'll just strip the leaves off and we'll do the top part of the plant and all the leaves. does. It looks real crafty with that. All them stems in there, and it's like shredding them up weird, so I'd have to go through and pick through all that. So we're not going to do the bigger part of the stems. Let's see if I can just go like this. This will grind up way better, look way better. So I'm going to strip them all down. It's very easy though. Goes right off. Nothing but a stem left. Well, I just broke my freaking grain mill here. I was taking a break and I was like, oh, I want to see if some birch bark will grind up. It won't. Freaking broke this freaking piece here right in two. It's supposed to be on the back here, and that kind of sucks. So I think I'm gonna try to weld it up, put it back on, I guess. Yeah, well, I'm done on grinding today. I'm just gonna continue taking leaves and flowers off these goldenrod and call that a day on the teeth. I'm gonna save all these goldenrod stems and probably tie them together and sell them at the farm stand as little brooms. It's like a little witch's broom. I think that would be pretty cool. So I did the same as I did with that raspberry leaf and just ground this all up by hand. It's come out nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna roll with just that just fine. So now I'm gonna try to get this whole other row done. Either later today or maybe tomorrow we'll pick another whole batch of goldenrod. I think it's going to be a good selling item. If it tastes as good as it smells, it's going to be pretty good. Yeah, so I'd say this goldenrod is the easiest one to freaking process. That's all done. That's a freaking box, probably about 3 pounds in there, 3-4 pounds in there maybe. I'll get about $10 an ounce out of that. So that's that. That'd be about almost $500 worth of this 3 pounds there. Nice. So we're definitely going to go process some more. Plus I'm still going to sell them stems too. I want to tie them stems into little brooms and sell them at the farm stand. So I actually think I want to go right out there and pick some more goldenrod. That is, that stuff works the best. We'll get a couple more rows drying, I guess. Yeah, so we're out picking some goldenrod now, and holy, the field is freaking loaded with it. This is down in front of my parents' house. So the barn we've been working out of is right there. Yeah, the whole bottom, all these leaves are all dead. So yeah, we're just gonna start picking just the top, wherever there's good leaves. Yeah, we got a little bit of freaking goldenrod box in the tote full. So now we're gonna go hang that up and call it a day. Yeah, we got another 2 rows of goldenrod. All right, well that's it for today. Yeah, so today we're gonna put up a game camera on my beaver. I got beaver here in my farm pond. And they got a hell of a freaking twitch trail over here, so we're gonna put the camera over here and watch them twitch out some wood. Yeah, look at this twitch trail. Comes out right here. Look at that. Beat right down in 2 different directions. They go that way. Looks like the majority of them go this way. Yeah, so we're gonna get a post or get something to put this camera on, get it set up. We got the camera right here. There, I got the game camera on the beaver trail here, so make sure to stay tuned in next week and we'll check this next week and see some cool footage, I bet. Right, now we're gonna go maybe put another camera up for the deer. Alright, so we got the other camera and we're actually gonna put a mirror up, and it's right in the opening of my field here. So we have a lot of deer come through here. There's a cellular camera right there that we have connected to our phone, so we watch all kinds of deer and coyotes and fox and everything else run up and down through here. So I'm gonna try to put the mirror leaning up against this tree right here, and then we'll put the camera over on that tree. Maybe we'll see some deer or coyote or something trying to mess with this mirror. So this is something I started this spring. I haven't done this summer at all like I wanted to, so might as well do it now. Better late than never. So make sure to stay tuned into my channel, and you'll see in the future weeks, you'll see the footage of how animals react to this mirror. Alright, get the camera set up on that tree, pointed at this mirror. Might have to come out here with a weed whacker. I have a funny feeling I'm going to get a lot of wind pictures with all this small stuff out in front of the mirror and the camera. So maybe tomorrow or something we'll come out here with a weed whacker and take care of that. Well, that's it for this week. So thanks for tuning in, and make sure to stay tuned in next week for more adventures with the Beaver Retriever.